Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Emma and Georgia, and today we are watching Ginny and Georgia Season 2 Episode 10, the finale. If you want to watch our uncut season reactions, link to the patrons down below.
Last episode was, I guess, kind of the second part to episode 8. We got to see Ginny and Georgia's point of view of that timeline of events where a lot of things happened. We found out why Georgia ended up killing Cynthia's husband, and it was, I guess, a generous act on her part because she heard how much Cynthia was struggling and how much her son was struggling, so she thought she'd put them all out of their misery. But it looks like it's gonna screw her over because now the private investigator has caught wind of it and he's gonna be on that like a carb on it.
Honestly, like, it was, the timing was atrocious. Like, we've got this private investigator that was gonna leave. Poor Nick, by the way, deserve a better man.
For real.
Because he treats Nick poorly.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was about to leave, and then Nick just drops that Cynthia's husband died and he's now going to stay and get the police involved. Oh, the timing could not be worse. And
he was about to leave him, literally.
I know! If literally like 5 minutes, like that's all it was. If he would have just left 5 minutes earlier, none of this would have happened. But it doesn't happen that way, and we're now here where Georgia is going to be in extremely hot water. I'm scared for her and her family. I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm thinking jail might be an option because it's Georgia's done shady shit. Like, is it going to come out? What's going to happen?
And not to mention that Gil got shot last episode, so that could come into play with the police as well. Austin shot his father. Yeah. And I mean, he deserved it. He was literally throwing Georgia around. I'm still not over that he was doing that while the kids were upstairs.
Like, it was so mad because we've seen Gil back in the day. We know he's an abusive asshole, but he was always discreet about it. He never wanted anyone to know, like Ginny. He was a kid at that time. But last episode was extremely out of character. Like, I know Cynthia blacklisted him, which obviously stirred up the anger, but he was throwing her around that kitchen. The kids were upstairs. Did he seriously think they were not going to hear it? Like, is he that stupid?
I guess he just didn't have any control over his temper.
No, we can see that he has a very short temper, and yeah, I think he just wasn't thinking. And the justice that Austin, his literal father, shot him is crazy. I'm really worried for Austin's well-being because something that traumatic, because he witnessed his mum kill Cynthia's husband and now he shot his dad, like that sort of mental stuff can really like impact a child.
It felt really dark because when they were talking upstairs afterwards on Ginny's bed, he was like, you sting first. And that's what she's always taught them, like with the bee analogy and stuff. So he's really been listening and taking it to heart.
Yeah, I'm scared for him. We don't want him to grow up to be like, you know, a bad person that uses guns and that. Like, I'm hoping that's just a one-off. But yeah, I'm scared for the family. I'm scared that police are going to get involved.
And Georgia called off the wedding as well. She rang up the wedding venue and called it off, but she hasn't yet told Paul, so he's going to have a rude awakening on the wedding day.
I am expecting... I want to see Paul's reaction when he finds out that his own wedding has been cancelled by Georgia, who hasn't told him.
Yeah.
Like, she cancelled it before even talking to him. Like, you would have thought, like, saying to Paul, like, I don't want to go through the wedding anymore, and then cancel it. Like, not the other way round. That's just not how it works.
I know.
It's going to turn up at the altar like, where is Georgia? The fucking... no one's here.
But even then, her cancelling it shows that she does truly love him, because It's this whole thing
Yeah.
of Gil. Gil holds all the cards because he's able to blackmail money out of Georgia and Paul with everything he has on her. So she's called it off to try and protect Paul, I guess. But then where does she go from here? What happens to her and her children? Is she planning to move again? What's going to happen?
I know. It actually might have been a good strategy to marry Paul, because if Georgia were to go to jail, then Paul would have custody, which is a safe
Would he
option
though?
for...
Because he's not their biological fathers, so does that mean he would get custody?
Yeah, but they're married, so
I don't think that
it would...
gives them... I think blood means more in the eyes of the law.
I might have to look this up afterwards, because I am curious who the kids would go to, because you would like to think they would go to Paul because he's the safest option for them to go to. You won't want them go to bloody Gil.
Well, Zion's
That's just a
okay.
disaster. Zion, of course. Zion is also a very good father. So yeah, he would be like primed to go to as well.
So Ginny's
just
in
don't
good
want them
hands either
falling.
way, but it's just Austin. Yeah, you'd think he'd probably end up going to Gil, and that wouldn't be good. Especially now that he's shot him, Gil could lash out because he's angry at him.
He knows that Austin, or what Austin can be capable of now, that, you know, he's willing to defend his mom at any means necessary, and he could take that out on him, and that's just a horrible thing, and I really hope nothing comes of that. So yeah, I'm scared. Scared for this episode.
People change one of two ways. Over time, with life chipping away at you, or all at once
Ooh,
because
really,
something big forces the
like,
change upon you.
The effects of the trauma that they've been through the day before, I think, is really setting in.
They covered it all up really well in the moment, but now they're feeling the after effects.
Yeah, that always happens, you know, when you experience something so traumatic, you don't really process it in the moment. It always happens afterwards.
So sorry. Are you okay? What phase are we at? Are we crying? Are we vomiting?
It's been awful.
We're in the depressed stage.
It's kind of been an intense 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me Hunter's gonna get back into it. Hunter, get out of here, man.
My God, her lips are so soft, like you wouldn't even understand. And we've been texting.
She seems
Marcus
into
and
Silver.
Ginny broke up?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what you got there, Hunter.
I know, Hunter, that's what you gathered from that conversation.
You look nice. Is that for Silver?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Yes.
She's giving him the death stare.
Didn't you guys break up?
Oh my god, Press.
Oh,
You seem like a social guy who loves to party.
What?
Wanna join us at Brody's?
Why are you suddenly including him when they've broken up? That makes no sense.
he actually looks like he's trying to make an effort, Marcus.
Kind of.
Sort of.
But it's from Ginny's point of view. It might look better than it really is.
He just looks so hurt.
She
Like,
still doesn't
it's-
really know the reason why he broke up with her.
You know that I would never hurt you or your mom, right?
He doesn't believe that.
Okay. You need a little
Gil,
time.
do you seriously think you can patch up your relationship with your son after a day?
You can't keep him from me. I have rights.
He doesn't
Gil,
want
I'm
to
not
see
doing
you.
anything.
No.
He's upset.
Well, then you better talk to him or something. It'll make your life hell.
What the fuck? What is wrong with this guy? Oh, and he gets onto Josh's
my
skin as well.
god.
Oh, I hate him so much.
I'm not a murderer.
Dude, he's testing her. He's horrible.
You're stuck with me, G.
Ugh. Oh, so gross.
Why is she out with Sophie? What is going on there?
Ginny looks confused. Joe?
Joe, get out of the way.
Look, tomorrow's gonna be intense. Great idea.
God, and
mean,
Joe
that's
got his
Georgia,
heart
right?
broken
She
last
just-
step too.
I know.
Thinks of everything. You didn't know that there's nothing she doesn't think of?
Oh my god, he's literally harbouring on that.
It's not a reflection on us. You know?
To
It's
get
life,
over
it's
it then,
timing.
Joe.
It just happens.
Oh.
It's just so wholesome.
Us? Who rejected you?
No?
Cynthia?
No, no.
Yeah,
we broke up, actually.
Oh, now
Shock.
it's making a whole lot more sense.
I missed you.
Okay.
My reaction as well.
But I heard you started getting over you, and this kind of feels like a weird thing for you to do.
I agree with why we broke up, but I don't know. I think we can still be friends.
What's the point?
And I think it would be really painful, and honestly, I really like someone else right now.
Go on, Max. Stand up for yourself.
No, I don't think we can be friends yet. I'm really sorry.
She did well there. You
Yeah,
know, she
I'm
stood up
proud
for
of her for
herself.
that.
And she actually was honest.
Time to look at some pictures.
Oh no. Oh yeah, he's doing the same. Exactly the same pictures as well. I'm gonna get a rare scene of him and his mum.
I did ask for it. God, that eye on his wall can't help. I feel like I'm being watched all the time.
Have you ever heard of Lake Powell?
Lake Powell.
It's a massive
Oh
man-made
no, she's
lake.
not gonna uproot them all again, is she?
Yeah. She's very good with distraction techniques.
She always plants locations in their head, like when she talked to Ginny about Oklahoma back in the day.
He was there for me.
Oh,
He made me feel safe.
that's really
Made you feel safe.
She can't fathom that.
Sometimes he just gets like this. Like what?
Was Max gonna
He's depressed.
drop it?
Kind of has these episodes. It's happened before. Parents are putting him back on his meds.
This is the first
Don't
Ginny's hearing
Tell
of
me
it.
on that 'cause it's kind of private. I swear it has nothing to do with you.
He's my best friend.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm not gonna
God.
pretend that one didn't
Now
hurt.
she's wallowing.
Same, honestly.
Okay, come on.
Oh
I
my
got your
God.
cute thing. Let's
Georgia,
go.
you don't get a look in on the best friend status.
Kind of sad. She doesn't really have any like girlfriends to really talk to, and now
No.
everything's going on. Like she's got Cynthia, but I don't really count that.
She's also got Ellen, but Ellen kind of idolises the fact that she has so many men after her, whereas it's been her biggest problem.
Yeah, don't like this.
What was
group.
that one? Elbows on
Marcus
Oh,
showed
Marcus
up.
is here.
Already there, bro. Hey, Marcus. Is Ginny here?
Oh God.
You want a beer?
No, no, he doesn't.
He probably shouldn't even drink on his medication.
I heard you and Ginny broke up.
No, you shouldn't.
Yep. She's phenomenal. Yeah, she
This is
is.
really weird how they're both talking about her
Really
like
loves you.
this.
You just feel free to just punch me in the face again.
Yes, this was the last time they were like properly having a conversation.
At least didn't write a song about it.
Oh, that was funny.
Thanks, man. I don't even really like your friends. Wow. All right.
Okay, your turn.
Oh,
That was nice.
Hunter and
You
Padma.
doing that?
Don't
really
think
hard.
them two are gonna
friends with them.
actually, you know. Oh, I don't.
Oh.
Think,
Oh.
great. Have they forgotten about the
Okay,
whole
well,
teeth
Max.
thing? I don't know.
He's still calling her that, even after knowing what she's doing.
Really no redeeming qualities
Nora.
about him.
Oh.
No, God.
Nora is literally just the voice of reason.
Don't do this to yourself, Abby.
What the fuck?
Sounds like she was being sick. Oh no, but it's given her an idea.
Oh no. No.
That wedding is no longer happening.
What?
Yes,
Where is
the bride
Paul?
canceled.
Oh,
Well done, Marcus. Straight line.
You're not supposed to drink on your meds. What is
Somehow.
wrong with both of you?
Oh my
Great. And now he's
gosh.
smoking. Jesus Christ, people. We need to get a hold of ourselves.
Again, Georgia.
The Georgia is just terrible.
Going
Ginny
back.
had a fit when she found out about it last time.
I promise not to, and I did.
I was a little harsh with you, I'm sorry.
I wondered if her words had a part in it.
That's huge. I feel safe. I'm glad you gave her that. Thank you. You're a good kid. It's noble to let someone who loves you go if you're only gonna hurt them.
George has never had that courtesy.
But she's doing that for Paul.
I'm telling anyone your secret.
Oh shit.
My what?
Marcus! Marcus, stop! Oh my god!
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
Gil is horrible.
But it's
But we
him
can
that has
figure
to
out a way
go.
To deal with Gil, we don't have to leave. I'm a fraud.
I'm a con artist. I'm a phony. I'm a damaged, unlovable trailer park teen mom murderer. I'm just gonna drag him down.
Mom, Paul loves you.
Well, at least she is doing it for a noble reason.
He wouldn't want to marry me if he knew everything.
That is
Why
true,
don't you
though.
tell him? Why don't you tell him everything?
I don't know about telling him, to be honest.
Tell Paul about your past. Tell him about Gil.
Yes, Ginny.
Tell
For
him all
once
of
I'm on
it.
your side.
I do want him to know about Gil.
Yes, Gil first, then we'll decide on the other
Yeah.
stuff.
Murders, maybe not. Gil, yes.
You belong here, Mom.
Who would have thought Ginny would be the one to, like, console her own mom?
You
I
love
know.
Paul.
They've come a long way.
Mothering her.
But what if he doesn't want me?
Come
When I
on,
hear the
Georgia, that's
success
a
in
load
your
of
child,
shit.
beautiful.
I think this is one of my favourite moments with Ginny and Georgia. That was really
Yeah.
sweet.
I'm the reason Gil went to jail. I got him arrested intentionally to get rid of him because he was an abusive asshole.
Wait, did he hurt you?
And I'm the one who opened up the credit cards in Ginny and Austin's name and used them to get by along with the money that I stole and framed him for.
Oh my god, we're literally seeing every one of her crimes in order.
Besides the murder.
Cynthia was right. I stole from work.
Oh god, that...
But I put it all
God, did
back.
you actually just say
But I
that?
did that because that's who I am.
Still love me, Paul?
It's lesser crimes. It's lesser crimes.
This one's fun. Kenny's ex-wife contested the will, and Nick's boyfriend Jesse is actually a PI. She tried to trail me and take me down. Oh, I've been in jail before. I lost custody of Ginny. I was in a motorcycle gang. I've shoplifted.
Oh my god, she's doubling down!
You are literally the knight in shining armor that I've been dreaming about since I was a little girl.
He wouldn't have stayed before.
I am no Cinderella. There's
Oh, I
more.
get the title.
There's more.
There's more!
And he wants money. Your money. Well, your family's money.
My family's money. Gil.
Yeah.
He's been
He
threatening
looks like
me,
he's about to fucking
and
punch him square in the
he wants to
face.
blackmail me after we're married.
So I called off the wedding.
So I called off the wedding. Bye-bye.
The other night, he was getting pushy.
Oh,
with
here
me,
we
and the
go.
kids were here, and Austin was trying to defend me, but he found one of the guns that I had hidden because I also lied about only having one gun, and Austin shot me on the
Oh
arm.
my god. Oh my god, his face is a picture. Can you imagine hearing all this from the person you love?
I gotta get out of here.
Oh no.
To go kill Gil?
Oh look. How can you like walk out on them? Austin now knows everything.
Oh shit.
Like, because Austin didn't really know much. He just knows bits and bobs, you know?
There was no mention of the murders.
I didn't get it because I was caught up in my own shit.
Literally exactly what
And
we
I'm
just
not
said.
trivializing my shit
about
because I mean, shit's been out of hand. You love me.
Yeah.
I love you too.
I don't
He
want-
never lied
I
about
know.
that.
I want you to know that I'm here for you.
Marcus being a little spoon.
Even if we're not together, I can be your friend.
I don't know, bruh.
I don't know anything.
God.
Oh, dude. When you get, like, spit out, you just get so pitted. You smack
See,
the
he already
lip.
looks better.
Yeah.
Maybe Friends is definitely the way to go.
Take your mind off it.
Yeah.
Oh. The same shot but different.
I wonder what Paul's doing. Is he beating up Gil or is he just having, you know,
I
a bit
really
of a
hope
cool
he's
break?
like drawing up a lawsuit or a restraining
Can
order.
you imagine? Oh my god.
Oh, what the?
Oh no.
Why is there an officer there?
Oh my god, what is this asshole doing here?
Is this why there's a police officer?
Paul? I asked you to come here to tell you that what you have been doing has crossed over into harassment.
Oh my god.
You're joking, right?
Paul has balls of steel.
You, sir, are a convicted felon. One call from me to your parole officer and you go back to prison. Can't do that. I don't care who you are.
Oh,
I'll tell you.
I think
who
you'll
am.
find he can.
I'm Paul Randolph.
Oh my god, that is such an alpha quote. I am the
Any
mayor.
of
No,
my
you
money,
listen to
not
me.
now. And not after I am married.
Oh my god, he's gonna marry her still. Oh my god! Oh, this is
See,
so
Mr. Nolan
sweet.
here is very prepared to battle for custody.
He's getting a lawyer for him?
No.
If you want to see my stepson,
Oh,
or
this is
speak
big.
to my wife,
This is
You
something
do
George has
so
never
through me.
wanted. I want to cry for Georgia right now. This is everything.
I know, I kind of feel like crying as well for some reason.
I know, it's so, like, weirdly emotional. Like,
I'm
we've
so
seen the battle
happy.
she's gone through.
I didn't sleep last night.
Like, oh my god, I'm tearing up.
I was just thinking all night long that I could not marry you. Not now. But an even bigger feeling was that I cannot walk away from you either. Because for better or worse, Georgia, now that I know what it feels like to be in love with you, I cannot see spending the rest of my life with anyone else. You were worried that
Oh
you were
my
going to ruin
god.
it. Well, it's too late for that. You already have.
I'm sorry, Joe. I'm Team Paul now.
I might be as well. I'm in tears over here. I can't believe it. Oh.
Oh my god. Jesus. They're coming down my cheeks. That doesn't happen often.
Georgia, I am not here to save you. You do that yourself.
I can't believe he stayed.
By the way,
Like-
Paul, the wedding's off.
Yeah, I did cancel the wedding.
You trust me?
No.
We're not having it at Blue Farm.
It's me.
Oh no, not
Ginny, I
Blue
swear to God, I'm
Farm.
not getting married in
Oh
Blue
my
Farm.
god, she knows. She knows. Oh my god, are we seeing the... We're seeing the wedding. Georgia, we're seeing the wedding.
I freaking told you we'd see the wedding.
Oh my
see
god,
something
they're
borrowed.
going in style.
They're
got it
all
from a
wearing
friend.
white.
I know how much
Ginny?
you love horses.
Oh my god, wait, no! It's Joe's horse!
No. No, no, oh god. I'm gonna cry for a whole different reason.
Ugh,
An
I don't
improvement.
like the colour scheme, I won't lie. Maroon.
Oh, go on, Georgia. Bashing the bloody theme of the wedding.
I just don't
The-
like brown. Oh my goodness.
God, she looks like a swan. See, they always say you don't deserve me at. I don't know how it goes. You don't. If you don't like
Just
me
give
at my
up.
word- Yeah, I'm giving it up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Paul literally has seen every dark part of Georgia, and he's still like, fuck it, let's get married because I love you.
Yeah.
Name me a better love story than them. Go on, try it.
I'm worried something's gonna go wrong.
This song as well, it's so good.
I like this
All
song.
fits.
Her love for us is what moves her through the world. It's moved mountains. It's kept us safe.
And to think they could have moved without anyone knowing just 10 minutes earlier.
Yeah. If Georgia had given up, Ginny
I know,
came
she
through.
We may not have had a traditional
Ginny
childhood,
saved the
but
whole
my mom's
day.
love was our white
She saved
picket
the
fence,
lives of everyone
our
involved
safety
here.
net. She's a force.
Oh, this is so sweet.
My mom would do anything.
Austin just awkwardly clapping the pillow. Georgia got a happy ending, and I'm so happy.
Oh my
my
god, even
God.
the parents
The
are clapping.
parents are here.
And all that I ask
Oh, that was her
Oh, she doing
speech.
a
that you love
speech.
my mom in the same way that she loves.
Where's Nick?
Where is
I
Nick?
have no idea.
Oh my god! No! Joe, what are you doing? Get in there, man!
He sat outside.
No. You going up?
No.
Oh god, those two!
Would you mind?
No, Marcus.
No.
Yes, I mind. You're a child.
Yes, thank you, Joe.
Still friends. It's good. Yeah.
Oh god, Joe knows a thing or two
Yeah,
about
not
being
friends.
friends with the one you used to love.
You want to go up?
Joe, you keep getting yourself in these situations.
Funny, I didn't think this day would happen, but it has.
Why do they have to do this to Joe?
I know! It's like they're torturing him on purpose. You can't have both.
My beautiful
I know.
daughter. She's growing up. She's the best of me.
Look at Zion, proud dad.
I know, he literally is proud dad.
She thinks I'm the strong one, but she has no idea how delicate it all
I'm
is.
just watching Joe the whole time.
Once you're happy, you have so much more to lose.
Oh no, what's happened? Oh
Sergeant Miller, you're under
no!
arrest for the murder of Tom Fuller.
Can you imagine getting arrested at your own wedding?
Excuse me?
Tom Fuller. Oh my god, that's Cynthia's husband.
Wait, what is happening?
That's the one she's getting arrested for.
What proof does he have?
Yeah, there's no evidence.
Things were so happy for a mere 10 minutes.
Call the lawyer.
Oh, the parents are
Meet us
going to
there,
hate her
and I will
again
be
now,
right
aren't
behind
they?
you.
Yeah, sure.
Right behind you.
They'll be like, I knew she was trouble.
And
God,
they know
this
she's
music is
guilty
really
as well.
inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her whole family and friends are witnessing her literally get.
Yeah, I don't know why she's
arrested for
staring at
murder.
the wall. She should get in and hide herself.
You really think they could have waited an hour to arrest her?
Zion.
No longer proud dad.
This is
They're
one
gonna
of those
leave us on
moments
this.
where she was genuinely scared.
What? No. They're literally.
Oh,
Austin, no!
oh no, don't do that. That's
Oh
so
god, I'm
sad.
gonna cry again.
Oh no, don't do this.
Oh god, this is so sad.
Oh, Netflix
Oh my
can't
God.
cancel it now.
They can't cancel the show, please.
You kept going?
What do you mean?
Well, I've
It's
left
ending
it.
episode.
Yeah, it's got Georgia like doing her mug shots.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's end credits. Oh, sorry, I paused as soon as it went to black. Do you want me to rewatch it? Or
No,
do
the
we just
moment's
not-
gone. The moment's gone.
I'm gonna watch it for myself.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is mad. Georgia Randolph! Literally, as soon as she gets the last name, it's on the fucking mugshot. I bet Joe is glad that he didn't end up leaving and he's witnessed her get arrested.
I don't think Joe's
Oh.
glad about that.
Oh, but at least it wasn't all sad. Oh, actually, it was sad. Oh my god,
man
it isn't
alive.
gonna be a Ginny and Georgia without there being drama.
And how did season
my
1 end?
God.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad to see how much Ginny and Georgia are on better terms now compared to last
Oh, they're
season. Last
so much
season
more
she
solid
was
now.
literally on a motorbike with Austin running away from
Yeah.
her. And
I
now
know.
she did everything in this episode to make sure she got the happy day that she'd always wanted.
I'm so happy they did this. Like, not obviously the whole ending, but I like how they improved their relationship so much throughout the season. Like, we watched like the first like couple episodes and I was a bit unsure because it was just so depressing and I hate that. But we got to see their relationship progress so much, and this is my favourite of the 2 seasons because we saw so much more depth and emotion in this season. Like it's been an emotional roller coaster. Like there's been so much going on. I feel like season 1 was just a teaser of what is going on behind the scenes of this family and this town, and oh my god, it's just left me like I just want to see season 3, like please. Oh, I can't leave it like that.
I definitely preferred season 2 to season 1, and I think they really did knock it out of the park with these final 3 episodes. They're probably my favourite episodes of the show as a whole. And they built on a lot of the characters from last season. Like Ginny, so much more likeable this season in every single way. Hunter, so much more likeable. He was in it a lot less, but he was so.
That's what makes it likeable.
Yeah, when he's not a boyfriend, he's a chill. And then also Zion. God, we didn't like Zion last season, and I didn't mind him this season. Cynthia, the biggest one, Cynthia and her son, liked them this season as well. The only ones that like weren't really redeemable were like Press and what's his name? The PI.
Gabriel.
Yeah, Gabriel, Jesse, whoever you are. I do want to know as well what happened with Nick after he
wasn't at the
like
wedding,
what he
was
told
he?
him. Yeah, he never turned up.
Well, we just gonna never, like, if this show never gets renewed, we're just not gonna find out about that. Like,
Yeah, George is just going to
they
be in
just-
jail forever. Like, oh man.
it just ends terrible. Like, oh my god, like the joy and happiness I felt when Paul fought for Georgia was unparalleled. Like, oh my god, I have
best
never rooted for
scene.
a relationship so hard. Holy shit, I was literally like pouring with tears watching them talk and Paul just saying he's never gonna give up, and it was so good because we've seen Georgia's backstory, which has been depressing as shit, and all she's ever wanted is stability, someone to lean on and feel safe and not have to run all the time, and Paul is that guy. He really is, and he proved that at the end there, because Georgia just came out of it and it was so needed.
I love Paul, and I love him
I
so much.
love Paul. You know, he's literally so good. He is step-dad material right there. He was like, he's getting custody of Austin. Gil is never going to see the light of day, and I was like,
we don't know about that.
We don't know about that yet, obviously, but I just loved the speech. Oh my god, it was so, like, Ginny, her redemption has been remarkable. Like, it went from her being like really angsty in season 1 and even a bit in season 2, like hating her mom, and now she's literally turning her life around. Like, if Ginny didn't have that talk with her mom, none of this would have happened. None. Georgia just would have left, like she always does. But Ginny convinced her to stay and, you know, talk to Paul, and it was it changed everything for the better.
And it just shows that if you take care of the people around you, the best outcome, well, for the most part, will be possible.
Well, that
maybe if they had run, Georgia wouldn't have been arrested. So
honestly, I am going to touch on this because no one is to blame but Georgia for the death of Cynthia's husband. She didn't have to do it, but she did. Those were her actions. Cynthia didn't tell her to do it. I mean, she said she wanted him dead, but she didn't want Georgia to do it. And I can't help but want to know Cynthia's reaction to Georgia's arrest. I need to see it. I need to see everything.
Yeah, we need to see the fallout from this. And I want to see whether Cynthia would take her side or not, or... They must have some evidence to be arresting her, right? They must have evidence of there being false play. Because
foul play.
They have to continue it. I just don't understand why it hasn't been renewed, because it's been 4 months now. I feel like they should have done it by now, but they haven't cancelled it either, so there's that hope. Thing is,
they're leaving us in wait. You know, they're just teasing us, I think. They're like, let's just keep them waiting.
Even if they do renew it now, it will be like over a year until we see the next season, so it's a lot of time in suspense.
It sucks, because I'm not going to have that same passion when we see it again. You know, I might have to re-watch the last episode if it comes out again, because I need to know. Like, I need to have that same feeling as I do now.
Yeah.
I'm all fired up. I need to see season 3.
It's weird how they do things. Like, they either renew things really late, or they renew things like before the season even comes out. Like with Never Have I Ever, they renewed seasons 3 and 4 at the same time.
Yeah, it's weird how they do it. I guess they have to get like confirmation from all like the actors involved and production and all that before they can give the go ahead, I suppose. And you never know what goes on behind the scenes. There might be delays and stuff why they can't announce it, but I really hope they do. We have a lot of unanswered things and a few cliffhangers, you know, and I don't like cliffhangers.
And I'm so happy that Ginny found out about Marcus as well, and she just told him that she'd be there for him no matter what their relationship status was. And I think he definitely needed that, because he doesn't have any friends, and the only people really checking in on him were his family. And so having that other person there who understands and knows about his pain, and it really seemed to help, because he seemed so much happier when they were just joking around being stupid.
It just goes to show what a simple conversation to anyone, you know, means to someone in that headspace. Like, just forgetting about that pain for just 3 minutes makes so much of a difference. And you can see that in that scene with Marcus. Like, it was so good, and I was so glad that Ginny, you know, she went to him and said, you know, I can see now. She does have a tendency to bring the conversations back to her a lot, and she even did that a few times in that conversation. But she realised he was going through something bad, and she would have never known if Max didn't say anything. So yeah, I'm just glad they're friends, because I think a friendship is what they need now, not a relationship. I think it's just too much, and yeah, I'm happy for Marcus that he's got Ginny around now.
Oh, and I'm also so proud of Max. Max went on a journey this season too. She went from being very annoying for the first half and to being an utter queen at the end there, sticking it to Sophie, who came crawling back.
Do you remember when Max was just crying over Sophie like every episode?
I do, yeah.
Oh my god, how annoying it was. Like, she was just like looking at photos of her all the time, talking about her, like dreaming about, like, everything revolved around Sophie. Like, she would just chew everyone's ear off about her. But now, like, she's finally opened her eyes at something that's amazing right in front of her. You know, you got Silver, she's perfect. And I just hope and pray that they do, if there's a season 3, they go the distance, because Sophie is bad news. You know, she left you, she realises what she left, and now she's coming crawling back, and Max deserves more than that.
She does, definitely, and I'm glad she made the right decision. I was so happy for Georgia for all that episode, and
I know.
Until
I didn't think I'd cry at a Ginny and Georgia episode.
I can't believe that's the scene
happiness.
that finally got me, like, the most. All that stuff with Marcus, you know, welling up. This boy, God.
But I know. For some reason, I was just bawling my eyes out, and it was just a simple conversation. Like, oh my god, the pain we've been through with Ginny and Marcus and everything, that has made me tear up. But that scene with Paul and Georgia with the police, and I was like, oh my god, this is breaking me. I think it's because we've seen so much of Georgia's flashbacks. I think that's what's really made this more impactful. Like, we've seen a lot more of Ginny's past in this season, and it's all been painful. There's not been any good memories at all, and Gil was a lot to blame for that. Why they introduced him, I don't like him. He's just
well, he's an important part of her past. We had to see it.
We did have to see it, and if there is a season 3, please can we just keep the scenes with him to a minimum? Behind bars, I'll deal with that.
I was shocked to see how long she was actually with him, because we saw that she was with him, like, obviously before Austin was conceived, because that's how it happened. But Austin was like a toddler in that scene, so she'd been with him for such a long time, multiple years,
and suffered daily at his abuse. She has the patience of a saint to deal with a man that short-tempered and violent. I don't know how she survived that long, and it just shows how strong of a woman she is. And it's so sad that the kids had to hear a lot of the shouting and the horribleness, but they were so young, they don't really remember anything, so that is a good thing. But it's just so sad that Georgia had to bring them up in a really unstable environment, with a man that is just, it's just a piece of shit through and through. And I just liked how he completely dropped the act when he was confronted by Paul. Like, he didn't even try to hide that he was a bad person like he does with others. So he literally just dropped the act as soon as he was caught, and was like, there's nothing you can do about it. But there is. There is plenty we can do about it, and I'm just happy to pull back Georgia's corner.
That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching our reaction to season 2 episode 10 of Ginny and Georgia. If you want to watch our uncut reactions to Ginny and Georgia, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.